Hey everybody, welcome back to Smashing Game Time. We are four, not three, four brothers who talk about the past catalogs of gaming. Now, I know what you're thinking. Josh, why are there four of you? We multiplied. No, in all seriousness, we have a brother who wanted to join us. He was so jealous that he wanted to be a part of this. But before we get to him, let me introduce everybody else. Below me, you've got the OG, Jakey Boy Kaufman.
Jake was an OG, but whatever.
That's me.
To the right of me, you have the OG, Nick Fat Knight, aka Nick Kaufman.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
You got your homeboy here, of course. I'm Josh Sang, and introducing the newest member of the group, Matthew Kaufman, aka Matt. He's shy. He's very shy. He's waving to the camera.
Is he gonna go by like? Is he gonna go by like Rupolo or?
You know what? Everyone else has their name, like their actual name in their screen name. Matt, if you were going to do a screen name that had your name in it, what would it be?
I'd be fine with Rupola. I mean, that's my main thing.
What is a Rupolo?
Yeah, but
I don't know. I did it to make fun of Tyler years ago, and now it just stuck with me.
I think it was like a clan thing you guys had.
No, Tyler's name was Ruiolo, and I just copied him when I got a free like $20 Xbox gift card at school one day, and we laughed about it for 20 minutes, and then I forgot about it.
best
never left.
$5 you've ever spent.
Yeah.
Matt, what tell us a little bit about you. It doesn't have to be much. It just could be gaming related or whatever.
I mean, this is I don't know what you want me to say. Like, this is what I do for fun. I mean, I get off work.
What are you
That's what I
currently
do.
playing? Let's start that. What are you currently playing?
Yeah,
right
what are you
now?
playing?
Apex Legends,
Okay.
Counter Strike, RuneScape, and then I guess Tarkov when the wipe's fresh.
What about Rust? I saw you were playing Rust earlier. Or you kind of died down with that.
Yeah, you played Rust, and I asked why no one's playing Rust at the moment. Did we get rated?
No, it's fuck the people that are running pump slugs, dude. That shit's stupid. The game's broken right now. I don't want to play that right now until that's fixed.
Didn't you just pay for a VIP?
Yeah, on a different server that we didn't even play.
Jesus.
Okay, so
Well, I'm
then
glad you have money.
since you're not playing Rust, who's your main in Apex?
Oh, I know who it is.
Mad Maggie.
I don't know that one.
That's the one that
You're-
the girl that throws the ball for her ult that bounces around, and then she has that drill that can go through doors and walls and stuff.
I just play Lifeline. I don't know any other people on that.
I think you would play Castle now, Newcastle, as he's called, just because he's like a better lifeline right now.
Yes, he's a way better lifeline.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably true because I mean, anytime I play Rainbow Six, which isn't very often, is it Rook that drops the shields for the plates for everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I play support like a motherfucker.
Drop those plates for everyone and no one picks them up.
No, you know what? You know why I play Rook? Because I don't have to do shit after I do that. Like, oh hey, what are you doing, Rook? I can kind of wander as Rook.
You still have to put up walls and doors.
Well, you're roaming with a rook?
No,
This is
no.
That's
So you
copper
can
right
also
there. If
do
I've
this.
ever heard of it.
So you put your plates down, you do your walls, you do your windows, and then you can just roam. You can just
Yeah, but
roam.
Rook is like Rook's a heavy motherfucker. He's stomping around the building. Everyone in the
Dude,
entire building knows who he is.
our six players are just screaming right now. They're just like, "What the fuck is this guy
They're
talking
like,
about?"
they're going to leave us reviews. Nick fucking Fat Knight does not know what he's talking about. Rook roaming?
I hope.
Come on.
I hope
We're gonna
so.
get hate mail just based off of that comment, Nick.
Yeah.
Speaking of reviews, Josh, do you want to remind people what network we're on and reviews and ratings and all that stuff?
Yeah, so we are part of the Trident Network. Definitely go check out the rest of our sister broadcasts. They're all fantastic. You can find us and review us just about anywhere. If you don't mind, we'd like to see the Apple reviews because we can easily see those, get alerts, and review them and talk about them live during our other recordings here. But anywhere you get them, Spotify, Amazon. Nick knows a couple others. I don't. I don't know my three basics. So
Ooh, here, let me do a few. We're on Anchor. We're on Google. We are also on Overcast. Guys, we're starving. Starving.
Oh,
and I don't know if you noticed me, guys. I'm pretty big. I'm hungry.
Josh
I'm
is
hungry.
Josh is malnourished for stars.
Have you ever seen the? I can't remember the name of it now, but there was that videos I showed you of Mario. The cartoon YouTube videos.
The one where is it the Mario like where he's in the cart?
No, it's the one where it's Super Mario and he runs around throwing shit around, attacks Bowser's castle and shit.
I think I remember. They're a few years old, aren't they?
Some of them are like a couple years old, but some of them are somewhat new even. Either way, I'll pull a video later for everyone, but that's what I feel like. I feel like I need to be that Mario. I need to be just ingesting tons of stars and eating the Koopas.
Just overly aggressive Mario.
Yes, overly aggressive Mario.
Matt, are you playing anything else besides those? Have you played anything new recently?
What would be my newest game? I just beat Days Gone, right before I got back in the States.
That looks so good.
It's
Good
such
game.
a great game. I
Days
can't believe
Gone.
they're making a
There's so much gameplay after you beat the game too. It does not end afterwards. I have so much left to do.
Have you gotten? Yeah, so that means you haven't gotten the secret ending yet.
No, I have not, but I have to go
That's
kill
so good.
a fuck ton of hordes, and
They leave it on they leave it on a cliffhanger, and we're never gonna have it fulfilled.
Well, for now, they have not officially said anything.
Well, I'm hoping with this, the fact that they're pushing everything PC, that we'll finally get it.
Probably, hopefully.
I'm hopeful.
Maybe.
It's a really good zombie game. Like people are always like, "Ooh, Last of Us Part 2." No, if you want a good zombie game, you play Days Gone.
It's
It's a
crazy.
good-
It's crazy that Sony
Speaking
has
of-
Last of Us and that. It's like, why do you guys have two zombie games?
Speaking
not?
of Last of Us, I'm actually excited for the HBO.
I am, except for some of the marketing I've seen. I'm just shaking my head because I'm like, why?
I still
Pedro?
haven't played.
Those aren't on PC yet, are they? They're kind of keeping those under lock.
I have a
and key for
PS4
right now.
behind me. I can play it.
No, not yet. They'll probably wait. But my guess is they'll probably wait like another year. Then they'll do like another wave of games, like how they did Horizon, Spider-Man, God of War. Like they'll do it in waves, I think.
Matt, if you don't have those, I can mail mine to you.
I have the first one remastered for PS4. I just never really.
I'll send you the second one. It's just sitting here.
Okay.
And
And then,
anything else?
I mean, I bought an Xbox. I bought a Switch. I bought Call of Duty, which I would grab the trash can for you, but I don't want to start that yet.
Save the
So
trash.
did you
can.
actually buy Call of Duty?
Yes, and I wish I could refund it.
How many hours have you played, or would you buy it physically?
No, I have it on PC.
How many hours do you have on it?
I don't know. I can tell you. And then about 2K. I mean, 2K. Nothing different.
It's 2K. You're getting
I have
microtransactions.
almost
2K.
5 hours.
2K.
5 hours.
5 hours.
How many hours is it for
It's
the?
2.
For the 3.
It's
Yeah,
whatever.
okay.
I'm waiting for Warzone 2 to come out to try that out.
Yeah,
did
that
you
comes
beat the
out later
campaign?
this month.
I haven't touched it. I don't play Call of Duty for the campaign.
Hoping to see how the campaign was.
The last Call of Duty I touched was the Modern Warfare 2019,
Mm.
and that's the last one I touched. Before that, it was Ghost.
Ghost was good though. We just
Ghost
talked
was
about
good.
Ghost recently.
Damn, I missed that segment.
You
Dude,
missed
I will
it.
Yeah,
will
you
die
missed it.
on that hill. That is my favorite Call of Duty. I love it. People hate on it for no reason.
That story. That's
so good.
It's so
It
good.
was, and we're never gonna know. We're never gonna know.
You know what?
'cause
I feel like was that Infinity Ward or was that Sledgehammer? Do you know?
Sludge.
I
Yeah,
bet you there's like
Oh.
two.
Raven.
Or was it Raven? I couldn't. I thought Raven just did like their zombies and
Hold on.
multiplayer.
I
No,
feel like we
no,
do
no,
this
no.
every fucking time we've talked about it.
But no, I feel like there's a few people on that team still that are like Ghost apologists. And like every time they're like brainstorming, like there's that one motherfucker in the corner that's like,
It was Infinity, Treyarch, and Raven, but I remember Raven.
they're like, we could do Ghost too. You're like, that meme where they're in the boardroom and the guy gets
boss
thrown out
kicked
the
him out the
window in the
window?
last
Yeah.
panel.
It's the Ghost people.
Just Infinity Ward.
it,
Just
said,
Infinity Ward.
it said Raven on there for me.
It's an Infinity Ward and published by Activision. So.
Raven might have done like some multiplayer stuff. They've
Yeah,
done the multiplayer
maybe it's
stuff
either done just the
for a while.
multiplayer or just.
I remember every time starting
Aliens.
up, I had Raven on it.
Even before Warzone, they were the multiplayer people. Matt, we love having you on the show. We love that you're here. This is new. We're gonna get used to it. Jake, what are you playing?
I'm currently on a Brawlhalla hype train. The World Tournament just ended about an hour ago. It was actually like a huge tournament for the year. So many good players. I mean, the prize pool is $500,000.
Damn.
And they introduced a bunch of new features coming out. They introduced a new weapon called Battle Boots, which kind of look like the Mega Man boots off of Mega Man X. So I'm actually hyped about that. Yeah, pretty much. And they like kind of showed a demo. It's not really done yet, but it will be in December. I've also been playing Snap, Marvel Snap. I would get done with that battle pass because it ends in a day.
Yeah,
Oh, dude,
I got like 3 objectives left, and I finished 3 of them.
Yeah, I just finished. I just got the last mission done for all the battle passes. I'm kind of just chilling.
I need to play like 10 more cost cards, but I mean, I've got my last Spider-Man, Miles Morales. I'm just working my way. I finally broke into gold after forever.
I'm 2 away from Miles. So
Freaking I started playing, so I was playing a beat stick deck for a little bit with like Hulk, Abomination, and everything, and that was doing really well. But then I wanted to get cheeky, so I started playing a ones deck. So all my cards are 1 cost cards, except for my 4, 5, 6, with 4 being the Tarzan guy, Korza.
Yeah.
And then 5 being what is that, Blue Marvel?
Oh yeah, to get that extra boost.
To get that extra boost. And then my last guy, my 6 being Onslaught, who doubles.
That's
Korza.
actually not. I mean, how good is it? That sounds like
It's really good. Like, you feel underpowered until those last few turns, because everyone else is playing is overpowering you. But then you slap those cards down and you double them, and then I'm winning. I want to say I'm winning 9 times out of 10.
That's pretty good.
I would be careful with those 1 cost cards because have you seen Killmonger?
Killmonger, I haven't seen it. I have Killmonger, but I haven't seen a Killmonger in the wild yet.
I've actually played a lot of Killmongers where I'm at, and holy shit, they would fuck me when I play a low cost deck like that.
I want a deck with Killmonger. I just don't know what I would put around him. I guess he'd be more of a denial card or denial deck. Kind of like the cards with like Yondu and Mantis that are like constantly emptying your opponent's deck.
Yeah, especially with the event they have going on right now with the cloning.
That's
Yeah, I hate it right now because
I hate those because go ahead.
I had an opponent use Yondu several times on me.
I did that to somebody earlier. It's great.
No, do what I do. So what I do is if it's in the middle spot, I keep doing Medusa because when she clones, she already has the boost. So rather than her being a 2, she'll be a 4. Then it will upgrade to a 6.
Yeah,
middle
6
I
to
see
an
what you
8.
mean.
Like
I had someone
she's
do that with
overpowered.
Angela. Actually,
That's okay. I had someone like, it's the players that save it for the last 3 turns that are the dangerous ones. I had someone do it with I had someone who played Moon Girl, so they doubled their T-Rex.
Oh,
that's
I
what I'm
hate
doing
that
right now.
chick.
But then they cloned T-Rex again, so they had 3 or 4 T-Rexes. So I retreated. I was like, I'm not winning this fucking game.
Hey, that's my deck right now is Moon Girl and T-Rex.
That's a good fucking combo.
Does the T-Rex have like the already boosted power? So when he respawns, he already has like 30 or 20 damage or something?
I think he
power?
gets that.
Well,
I think he gets that amount.
If they don't have the dupe on the field, literally, I'm just waiting until the end to slap her down, to redo it, and then at 6, I throw him down in whatever spot that I need him on, and my hand's full. And most of the time, the person retreats, or they just give me 4 or 8 free points.
And the thing I'm really liking about the game right now is that like I get to turn 6, and I don't always feel like I need to use my 6 power person.
Yeah. I do like the area though that makes the 6 cost 1 less. So I'm just like, oh, I don't have to use Hulk until 5. That's cool.
I like the 4 turn and the 7 turn. Like I like when it fucks with the game like that.
I do like it though when someone plays Scarlet Witch to change an area that's just shitty.
I get pissed at them because I used to like keep her just for that, but I was like, you know what? Like she's not doing much for me except for like helping the opponent too.
Yeah.
So I stopped playing her.
I've got her in my deck. She's worth it.
She's worth it.
You know, I can't tell how many times she's saved my ass because of a shitty spot.
True. Like the ones where it's like, oh, what are the ones like hey, you can only play 1 card in this area, and then like the one right next to it is every card in this area gets -3.
Or, oh, we're going to protect this spot. Or we're going to give you these ninjas. No, I don't want these shitty ass ninjas. Give me the Velociraptors if you're going to give me shit.
Because it just completely fucks you, especially if you've played. Or you know what I hate is the one where it's like if you have no cards here, you get 1 +1
and
energy, and I play
waste
a
a card
fucking
there.
card on it every time.
That's why I keep
What's
his name?
Yada?
Nightcrawler.
Vatu?
Nightcrawler.
I keep
Yeah.
Nightcrawler just for that.
He's a good opener. Him and Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Nick, what about you?
Let's see. I have been playing. I finally got my review out for Signalis. That's up on Game Chronicles. Go check that out. A lot of fun. Very retro throwback, like Silent Hill, Resident Evil game. The camera, it isn't fixed camera. It's like top down, almost isometric. You're on a ship. You're an android. It's very anime. You guys would like it because I hate anime and I enjoyed my time.
Oh,
with
is it that
this.
one you were playing the other day? I watched you play.
Yeah.
That
I
was
finally
pretty
beat
fun.
it fucking goes places, guys. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's you get six inventory slots. You have save rooms with chests in them. You're constantly like having to like maneuver that around and like go around places. It's fun. It's a good game. My review's up, pretty favorable review, and I think it's moving numbers for those folks. It's a brand new dev, if I remember correctly. Great game, fun game. Go check it out. Review for Trifox came out. That was the Crash Bandicoot like that I was playing. That one was fine. Been playing a lot of Marvel Snap, like Jake said. I haven't gotten a chance to play this, but there's a new game on Xbox Game Pass, which I don't know why we don't all have that yet. Ghost Song, which is apparently another side scroller Souls-like that has like anime look to it. So I'm going to check that out as well. Otherwise, just been knocking out things for review, playing Fortnite. The newest season for Fortnite is still pretty good. No major like Dragon Ball events going on right now or anything. Just a lot of goop, a lot of Chrome, which are weird if you have no idea what I'm talking about. But the map's in a good spot. I just got Spider-Gwen, was like the level 100 skin. So now I'm like slowly going through the rest of those. And I think that's it. Yeah.
No Iron Harvest? Are you done with that?
Dude, I haven't been playing that game steadily for a
Sorry,
while.
I feel like Captain America when he woke up from like the ice capsule. I've been gone for so long, I don't know what anybody's doing anymore. So like I'm trying to catch up.
And Halo 3 is still a thing, right? Right?
Matt, here's about to I get that reference. I understand it. No,
I have
Iron,
taken as a hat. I gotta try and think that.
I want to say I fell off Iron Harvest probably around this time last year, just
Is the
because
game dead?
the support for it really slowed down and it was hard to find multiplayer games. I'll go back every once in a while, but I can't find a multiplayer game to save my life.
Dead game.
Dead game.
Hey, put it in your Nick. Make sure you go back and update your review on it and put at the top say dead game. You gotta
Is
make
that
sure
what-
it's part of the review now.
Do people do that?
No, but you're gonna start it.
No, but might
I've
as
seen
well.
it. I've seen a handful.
You're one of the bigger faces in that game, Nick. You gotta let everyone know.
I mean, I feel like they should have known when I stopped doing all my videos. Oh, I've also been playing Undetected, which is this is from a Steam review. This isn't what I called it, but it's Mexico Gear Solid. It's Metal Gear Solid 1, but it's set in Mexico. It's very, very indie, very, very like bare bones from what I've played. I'm only about an hour in. I hear it's about 3 to 4 hours long. That review is coming soon. And then I have an Animal Crossing like that I have to review coming up. What is that one called? That is
It's called Sims.
no, it's called Coral Island. Coral Island. So stay tuned for that.
Speaking of Metal Gear, Nick, did you get my text earlier?
I saw it. I didn't get a chance to click on the link though. I saw it was like the Metal Gear.
It's Sons of Liberty, so number 2, in third person.
Okay.
The whole map. Like I
like
watched
behind
the
the
video.
behind
Yeah.
the.
So like areas you would look like it'd be like a weird camera angle. It's you in third person.
Okay, I'm here
Huh.
for it.
Like I watched it, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I would give it a try, and I think it's a free download.
We know Konami is. I mean, Konami is rumored to be doing a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake. So I would hope they would
Pretty
do the
awesome.
same thing for 1 and 2.
As long as it's in the Metal Gear 5, Metal Gear Solid 5 engine. 'Cause
Honestly,
I actually enjoy it.
honestly 1 through 4 need it. Like each one has like an issue. Like 1 is just so old, and like Twin Snakes is locked behind GameCube.
Yep.
Same story with 2. Like it's just very old. 3 is like the one that needs the least amount of work, but just do it anyway. So
And
start
then
with that
4.
one. 3 is probably your most popular one, and then 4 is just locked behind the PS3, which nobody like wants to like
Yeah.
work with that.
Yeah.
So like do remake 1 through 4 Konami, and then maybe we'll start trusting you again.
maybe.
That's all I've been playing though.
Yeah, so I've done the typical. I've done Snap. I'm doing Apex right now. I've actually been switching on my single player games. I'm trying out Blasphemous. I'm enjoying so far.
I saw you playing that. How do you? It was on sale. I'm mad because I saw it was on sale the last night. It was on sale, and I was like, I'll buy it in the morning. And I woke up.
I
late.
have it too.
Nick, yeah, Nick. There's a website. There's a website. Show you. It's on sale right now for $5.99.
Yeah, show me. Is it for a Steam key?
Yeah, it's for a Steam key.
Okay. Is it a sketchy website?
Nope, I've used it before.
Okay.
It's good. So I've got that. I've been doing that. I obviously picked up Shadow Complex remastered,
Saw you. Yeah, we were in the stream playing
Yep.
that. Yep.
and then I picked up. I had it, but I'm finally doing it. Chrono Trigger.
Is
I
that
mean,
what-
I
I've
always
never
wanted to
actually
play
played
it. I always wanted to play that game, but I'm just like, I don't know if I want to sit down and just like play it, you know?
I've been doing it with my Steam Deck. It's not a side game, so
Oh, you piece of shit.
I know I get to brag about that. I already told Matt as soon as he comes into town, he can take a crack at it. He wants to play it. So
Yeah, I'm gonna be using it when I
Wait, what was
get
it?
into town next
the
week.
Steam Deck.
Oh yeah.
I do want to try that out because now that I've got Lane a Switch, I'm like, like if I could sit on the couch and play like something from Steam, that would be sweet.
I mean, I can play anything, just about anything on Steam. I can play all my retro games up to the PS3. So I'm like,
So all your ROMs is what you're saying.
all my ROMs. I mean, there isn't a game I've come across so far that I have not been able to play on it.
So you're saying I can play NCAA on it if I wanted to?
Yes.
I
Too
don't
bad
see
it
why
comes
not.
out next July, so I don't need that shit no more.
Well, but other than that, yeah, that's all I've been playing. So I think we've gone through it. Excuse me, yeah, we ought to go real quick because it's 8:30 at night and I'm tired. It's just 9 actually. Whatever. So
I
Nick,
have
go
an
ahead.
email. I have an email.
Oh, we have another email? No
I
way.
have an email.
Email. You got mail.
This is from Trent. Trent didn't say where he was from, but Trent asked, "What is a game that came out this year that you haven't gotten a chance to play but really want to before the end of the year?"
Oof.
Look at some games.
I've got one. I was actually looking at both of these. So Tinykin, which is basically like Pikmin, but like you are a tiny person like in different rooms. So it's like
Hey,
Honey,
yeah.
I Shrunk the Kids meets Pikmin. So that's
Okay.
one I want to check out. And then another one was Weird West, which is like I want to say it's like one of those old not Fortnites, one of those old Fallouts, like the isometric Fallouts, but it's Wild West and it's weird. Those are mine.
I would say if I had to pick one, because I think I can only think of one, is Elden Ring.
Yeah.
I've yet to touch it. I have it downloaded, I believe,
Okay.
but I just haven't touched it.
It's just so much. It's just so much.
And
A lot of
like, yeah,
time.
after seeing a lot of people like find out stuff that no one's found out about the game yet, I'm kind of like, well, it's not gonna be anything new to me,
Right.
because I've watched a lot of videos over Elden Ring because it's just awesome how much is in the game. But yeah, I keep on just looking at it. I'm like, do I want to play this yet? Yeah.
Well, for me, I own one of actually I have two. So my first one would be Forbidden West Horizon. I have it, I just haven't played it yet because I'm trying to go through the first one.
Son of a bitch.
The other one I was thinking is I just had it in my head. Son of a gun.
Is that what it's called?
While you
No.
think of what that one is, Josh, are you getting Ragnarok?
I want to, but my catalog is so big right now. I'm like, do I really want to drop the money for it, knowing that here in like 6 months it'll be a cheaper and then I can pick it up as long as I don't let it get spoiled for me?
Or maybe it gets. When does it come out?
Tuesday.
Maybe
No,
you'll
Wednesday,
get
tonight.
some Black Friday sales or something. I don't know.
I don't know if it'll be on sale Black Friday, but
Well, while you're thinking, Josh, the game that I've been hearing good things about, Gotham Knights.
Oh,
oh god,
I just want to try it. I mean, I
I
haven't
would
heard-
give it a try too. But
I haven't
Oh,
heard
that's
anyone that's
just
played
awful,
it yet.
man.
I haven't heard anyone that's played it yet that's complained about it being bad. Like they're not saying it's the best game, but they're not saying it's bad either.
Keep your trash can ready, Matt.
Dying Light 2, that's the other one I was thinking of.
Oh, that came out this year, didn't it?
It did.
Not as good as the first one. I'll get the trash can ready for that one too. Don't worry.
No, I agree, but at the same time, like I still want to play it because obviously we've been waiting how long for it?
Dude, I'm waiting for all of you to get Game Pass because you guys will all play so many more games if you get Game Pass.
Any of you guys played Stray yet?
No, but
No,
I've watched
that's
a
on my
lot of
list
people
too.
play it, and I want to play Stray.
Hey, that should be in your catalog. It doesn't even take long, honestly. It's not a long campaign, but there's a lot of extra things to do, like side quests and hidden things I haven't found yet.
Yeah, Matt, but once again, so I'm looking. Okay, so I'm just looking at my PS5 alone. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 games standing out right now. That's not including the other
Hold
4
on.
games over there.
I can
And
make your
I actually want
troubles
to
go
add the new Star Ocean right now.
I
want
got a
that new Star
trusty old
Ocean.
bat in my basement or down in my garage. I can come over there and I can make your catalog
Don't you
shorten a little
fucking
bit.
do it. I will murder you.
Matt was playing Stray with his cat sitting on his shoulder, like, "Hey, honey, watch this. Bear, watch
I
this."
want to get that mod where like people are modding to where you send a picture of your cat into somebody and they'll mod your cat into the game and you play
That's
as your
cool.
cat.
Dude, that's
That's
fucking
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to check this
I
out. 'cause
saw-
I'll get
I saw
Ernie
the-
energy.
I saw someone do Shrek
Dude,
like
I
as a
would
mod
love
for that game.
But hey, Trent, thanks for the email. If you want to email us, Josh, do you know where they can email us, or am I the only one that knows this?
smashinggametimes@gmail.com.
Yeah, he knows it.
I made it. Of course I know it.
He knows it.
So,
All right.
who wants to talk about some games?
No.
I would love to talk about some games. Q1.
I mean,
All
obviously that's what we've been talking about the whole time, but who wants to talk about games relevant to the new year, 2014, first quarter?
Q1, baby.
Let's start. Oh God. Okay.
Getting
We'll
ready.
save that for when it comes up. So February 25th, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare,
Oh,
which,
man.
as Nick's pulling up the video for those who are watching, by far one of the games you would sit there and think this is going to be dumb, but by far one of the, in my opinion, best Xbox One games ever.
So I tore my ACL early 2014, and my dumb ass took a credit card, bought an Xbox One at $500. Remember when it was $500? And I bought this and Titanfall, and this game ate up so much time. It was so much fun. Like, I didn't really play hero shooters before this. For those who don't know, remember when we talked about Plants vs. Zombies and it was a tower defense game? Not anymore. It's a hero shooter. And you could play zombies, you could play plants, and they all had like the pea shooters were like your like regular infantry. Your sunflowers were your healers and support. The cactus was your sniper. What was the other plant? The chomp. The chomp was like
Chomp.
your specialist.
Like,
that was your melee guy. And then zombies had like their own crazy, like football guy was like this machine gun, Gatling gun guy. You had an engineer type thing, regular zombie who was your grunt. Guys, this game was so much fun. And I think we all played this together, right?
Yeah, we
We
did.
did.
Yep.
We did this and Titanfall.
This I look back at 2014 and I can't believe we all had Xbox Ones because those things were way too much money.
No, like I remember you had bought it and I was super jealous of it. So that after I came visit you from school, I went home, went to Best Buy and bought me the Titanfall bundle one.
Did you get a Best Buy credit card for this?
I did actually.
No.
I did. That's what started the downhill.
And
was this.
his credit score never looked the same.
I
It's gotten
never got to
better.
play this.
You were like
I was-
10.
In 2014, I was 16. What the fuck are you talking about?
Matt, that's not true. When you guys came home and I wasn't there, I let you play on it.
Josh, can we play on Xbox? That's what it
What
was
was,
all the time.
what was my rule though?
Couldn't be in your room when you weren't there or something like that. Or, I don't
No,
remember.
just don't bring in food. That's my only request.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
bring in
because we
food.
got our greasy ass fingers.
Yeah,
on
you
the
had
handle.
your greasy ass fingers all over the controller. I had hooked up the 360 controller that way when I was playing. Matt thought he was playing too.
So
Not
this
when I was
game
younger.
this game also had like card packs and like you could unlock like customizable versions. So like your pea shooter, you can unlock the ice pea shooter that did like an ice bonus. And I think this is the first game that broke me and made me like skins on different characters.
Yeah.
Did you see how high the levels can get though?
Oh, so high.
So high. Like I remember just like randomly playing it, and then like seeing someone like in the thousands. I'm just like, how the fuck? Like, what? What more can you get?
So this game is on EA Access. And I'm pretty sure like there's still like an active little amount of people still playing this.
I said, do you think
There's
this
a
is more
second one,
popular or
isn't
the
there?
second one?
There's a second and a third one.
Oh, I didn't know
There's
there
a
was a
third
third
one?
one.
They didn't market the third one too well.
I don't blame them.
The
I mean,
second
what-
one was
what-
great though.
So what do you think? Do you think the second one has a big enough community in it?
I think either the first or second one would have the bigger community left over.
Okay.
Like you pick a game, there's probably still somebody playing it.
Oh yeah, excuse me, shit. There's always gonna be somebody playing it, but it's just, especially in a game like this, where it's 8 years old. But I mean, look at like Counter Strike, look at Rainbow Six, look at every other game that's 10 years old.
So Xbox One came out 2013, so end of the year. This was like one of the first big hitters. I feel like.
Besides Titanfall.
Like, I feel like people were surprised by it. This was right before Titanfall, but I feel like people were really surprised by this.
Well, I mean,
because there was a
when
change of pace.
well, yeah, I mean, you think Plants vs Zombies, your first thought is, oh, it's gonna be a tower defense game, and then you're playing it, and you're like, this is not your dad's tower
Yeah.
defense game.
Yeah.
I really hope EA lets Pop. Cause I don't know what PopCap's doing right now, but I hope they let PopCap do like, just take the reins and just do another one for like PC, like just right now, just do like a Fortnite
one?
type situation with this.
Oh, I'm honest, I'd play it.
I think I'm surprised we haven't seen like a Plants vs Zombies movie.
Who do you think would be Crazy Dave?
Oh, Chris Pratt.
I was thinking it'd be
Zach
what's
Galifianakis.
his- no.
You know who I'd want to play Crazy Dave? Honest to God, John Goodman.
I think Mel Gibson would be a good Crazy Dave.
what's his
Ugh.
name? Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen would be Crazy Dave.
You know, I could see Seth Rogen doing a good between him and John Goodman. I could see them doing a good Crazy Dave.
And then who do you think would be Zomboss?
Zomboss, it's got to be someone
Chris
with
Pratt.
a screechy voice.
This guy's dick riding Chris Pratt over here.
I wasn't gonna say Chris Pratt. I'd
Chris
say
Pratt's brother.
I'd say you could probably get away. Who's the guy who voiced Sonic? Nobody knows.
Oh, that's
You
the
watch
guy
that
that plays
movie?
as he's in
He's in Parks and Rec. He's John
yeah, he's in
Ralphio.
Parks and Rec. Yeah, John Ralphio. I don't know his acting name or his real name, but
I'd say him or T.J. Miller.
Okay.
Those are my people. Those are my people.
I'd watch it. Just the fact that we didn't say Chris Pratt, I'd watch it.
Oh,
Brought
he'd be
Chris
in
Pratt
there.
up when we
He'd
were
be in
talking
there
about Chris
somehow.
Pratt.
He'd be on there for all the moms. So, okay, moving on. March 4th, South Park, The Stick of Truth.
probably
Another
one of the
game.
South Park games.
Another game that I think people just did not expect.
I played this and it feels just like an episode of South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, if you look at the history of South Park games, like the ones that come to mind are the tower defense one,
Mhm.
and then the one for the 64.
Yep.
That's the only two.
I don't
I can think
think
of.
the 64 ones are remembered fondly though.
No, they're not. But that's what I'm saying. Like, this was like a game no one was really expecting.
I think
You go in
people.
for the humor. You go in for the humor. You don't expect it for the gameplay.
Okay,
Very first
now we're on the same page, Josh. I was
Yes.
like, I feel
I
like
forgot
people
I have
knew what
to-
they were getting into with this.
I forget that I have to be a little more specific because I don't get very specific at it. But yeah, like you go in here, you know what you're getting comedy wise. You just don't know what you're going to experience gameplay. And like you said, it just feels like a South Park episode.
I really liked that it was all backed by their Black Friday episodes.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we
Yes.
should go play outside. Fuck it. We're not. They're like, yeah, fuck it. And like he holds up the stick, and then like the whole trilogy ends with the Stick of Truth coming soon.
I
that
still,
trilogy was awesome.
I still think my favorite, and correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think it's this one. My favorite part of it is the one where you get shrunk and you fight with your parents having sex.
I think it is this one.
I laugh at that every time because it's just like it's one of those you just what do you, like who was sitting there thinking about this like as like a thing to do.
Which one was it where you see like people getting anally probed by the aliens? Was it this one too?
I think it was this one too.
Yeah,
This
that
is
one
also
has
the
a lot
one
of-
when you picked your difficulty. If you went up to a harder one, it made your character black.
Yes, it was based off your skin colors, your difficulty.
Yeah, and like I remember it made the news because of that.
Mm-hmm.
I totally forgot about that.
Yep.
And I don't remember if they did the same thing for the honest or the fractured but whole.
I can't imagine they'd care.
No,
well,
I think they would do it again. See, the only reason I don't know if they did it again or not was because I don't know if they're into repeating that joke. They feel like a team that would like have that joke and then like, okay, we got to do something different this time.
I feel like they didn't, only because I think the big meme with this fractured butthole was the Morgan Freeman fight.
I haven't played the Fractured Butthole. I need to check it out.
There's literally the secret boss is you fight Morgan Freeman in a restaurant. He's like the manager there.
I guess that's a play on like Gus Fring.
I think so, yeah.
So for those who don't know, Stick of Truth is done in the style of South Park. It's an turn-based RPG. It's a fun game. It looks great. It looks just like a South Park episode.
It's on sale right now, both this and Fractured Butthole.
Hmm.
You can have both for $20. So moving on, March 11th, Titanfall
Dude.
for the Xbox One.
Ooh.
Hey, regardless.
Ooh.
So my only disappointment for this game, I know what you're gonna say, and it's okay, you can judge me, is there is no campaign technically.
You know what? Let me start by saying this. First of all, this was from Respawn, who are now owned by EA. These are the former Infinity Ward guys who were like, we're gonna make a baller ass game after we got kicked out of Activision and all that. So there isn't a campaign. This is when consoles were like, this is when companies had hard-ons about just doing multiplayer because single player was dead. You can't hear me air quoting, but I am. So they had a campaign, but they were all multiplayer missions, and like the story played around like each mission, and it was still pretty baller.
I mean, yeah, it was still. I mean, yeah, because no matter what, even if like technically what is the canonical team lost, the game still ended the same way.
Right. But still.
So yeah, there was a story, but I mean, overall, fantastic game. I mean, the most iconic thing they brought us is the Titans, of course.
The Titans and the wall running.
And the wall running, which for those who are looking at this video now going, this kind of looks familiar. That gun right there, the R10 1C carbine looks very familiar. Well, it's the same guys who also developed Apex Legends.
Dude, best wall running in gaming. Fucking Prince of Persia and Mirror's Edge can eat their hearts out.
They are actually, I don't know if it's a true rumor or not, but apparently one of the new Legends that should be coming out, or it's rumored to be coming out, will basically be able to run and double jump.
They should they should just do a hero that is a pilot.
That's what I think. That's basically what they're going
Well,
to do.
Valkyrie's kind of a pilot.
She doesn't count.
She's the daughter of a pilot.
So
It
again,
doesn't count.
this game came out right around the time I tore my ACL. So this game helped me find my center and helped me find my focus, my chi. I remember this is the first time I ever like friended randoms that I played with, because like we fucking were I heard them talking shit about me on my team, so I grabbed my microphone and was like, oh yeah, motherfuckers. And then like we ended up playing together for like a day, and we became good friends for like the next week, and then I never spoke to them again. Yeah, dude,
Good story, Nick.
I played
Who asked?
I played the hell out of this game. This was the only Xbox One game I 100%ed on achievements. They had this hard ass. So at the end of a game, the losing team would have to evacuate. An emergency airship would come in and like try to pick them up, and you could gun them down. There's an achievement. You had to kill all 6 team members, and I fucking got it. These are some hard ass. These weren't like your bunny foo fucking bullshit achievements. These were like, go look at the achievement list if you don't believe me. These are some hard ass achievements.
I still love the whole being able to evacuate from your Titan and have a nuclear explosion. I still think that's my favorite thing to do, is just to randomly get between a bunch of people and pull that shit, even if I had full health.
All I'm gonna say is this is the game that made Josh make those rules, because I wanted to get my greasy little fingers on Josh's
He
controller to play this fucking game. This game was that good.
I shit you not, when I was at work, he would literally be texting me like, Josh, can I play? Can I play? I'm like, dude, I told you can play. Just when I come home, I want to play.
Yep, and I
I
don't
want
know when
greasy
you come
food.
home.
I had some great Xbox Live clips in this game.
I'd have to
was
pull
so
them
fun.
up. I sold my Xbox years ago, but dude, this was
You could pull them up still. I think you go to the website.
On your computer.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. But playing this game, this feels better. Like Titanfall 2 has a great campaign and I love it, but this game just feels like it has your Titans and your characters have so much more weight to them in this compared to Titanfall 2.
I feel like at this point in the Xbox, I would go back in time just to play this again when it's hype.
Yeah.
This and Garden Warfare, like those, like if I look back at any other game for the Xbox, sure I had some like there's not really a game out there that spoke to me, but this for sure was definitely one of those. I don't care about Gears of War 2, going back and playing that. I don't care to play Halo 3. I would go back and play this shit again. This was so much fun.
Dude, Gears 2? What the fuck are you talking about? I want that game to be remastered so bad and just play with everybody again.
Remaster that one. Fucking,
that would be awesome.
This game was so well balanced too. Minus the smart pistol. People hated that fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's why it's not being brought into Apex.
So smart pistol, for those who don't know, was a pistol that would automatically aim on you. And so like the way it was set up in campaign is like, oh, every enemy, doot, 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 and then you just pull the trigger and it'd shoot all three of them. And this one, I think it was like a 3 count or a 5 count. If you kept them on your screen, it would do the 5 count and then fucking just obliterate them after you pulled the trigger. Do the 5 quick bullet or trigger pull.
In Titanfall 2, wasn't there a mission where they finally give it to you, and that's basically the whole mission is you running through like an onslaught of people while catching up to somebody while using the smart pistol?
Yep. I also love the multiplayer because I would play attrition, and if I was having a really bad game, I'd be like, all right, I'm not going to mess with the real players of the Titans. I'm going to take out the AI grunts or the AI like miniature robots running around and get points for my team. And that would be viable sometimes.
The guy in the clip was just shooting a toilet.
I mean, just look at this game. Like for a 8-year-old game, you have to appreciate what it is. Like it is fantastic.
Titanfall 3 win.
Never.
Unfortunately, Respawn doesn't care about Titanfall.
Anything else in Titanfall, guys?
Titanfall 3 win.
Okay. Moving on. Same day, March 11th, Hearthstone: Heroes of Warcraft.
Josh, for those for ignorant sluts like me, what is Hearthstone?
So basically, it's Blizzard's equivalent of a card game.
It's Blizzard's version of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yes.
So I'm eyeballing this, and I'm kind of automatically getting Marvel Snap vibes.
No,
these games can last for a long time.
Oddly enough, with it being a Blizzard game, Blizzard, like Hearthstone, was actually the popular card game of its time.
It still is.
Yeah, it still is.
I don't know. I'm looking at, my eyes are glassing over because everybody just looks like a mage or a wizard.
And there's been plenty of other companies trying to, I guess, be better than them.
Elder Scrolls has done it. RuneScape's done it.
Yeah, RuneScape. Valve tried to make a card game that just failed. Actually got discontinued.
Theirs was Heroes of the Storm.
Elder Scrolls. No,
Elder Scrolls Legends.
That's Blizzard's HOTS is Heroes of the Storm is their take on League of Legends MOBA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get them mixed up. Oh no, you're talking about hell, what was it? It starts with an A, doesn't it? For the what was it? I'm trying to think of what Valve's was, but it's not being,
I forgot what it's called
Alchemy.
too.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe so.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's not also forget CD Projekt's Gwent.
Hey, Gwent slaps, and you can play it on mobile or on Steam.
You can play this on mobile. And, yeah,
I think every other freaking game like this or like that you can play on mobile or Steam.
Gwent's hella good though.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like it. I would say Hearthstone probably like lit the path for everyone in that aspect.
Yeah, because it was before this. It was all Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
And trading card game.
Yeah, Magic. I think Magic's actually pretty much died down at this point. I don't see nearly as much.
You know what? Before Marvel Snap and Gwent and all that shit, you know what my most played card game was?
Gwent.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
No. Remember Game Boy Color had that Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy?
Yep.
I totally forgot about that.
That thing, it was so dumb too. It was so bad, but I played the hell out of it. And they treat it just like a regular Pokemon game. You're going to the gyms, battling people, but it was a card game.
I mean, that's more real life like though. That's what you would actually do. You'd go to the gym and place at people with a card game.
Go to an actual gym.
Now you just Pokemon Go everybody.
Now you can pump some weights and then slap a Pokemon.
Hey, they had a
Pikachu.
Pokemon Go tournament. I think months ago.
How do you do that? I know
How?
You can
Why?
you could battle people in
Okay.
Pokemon Go.
Is it turn-based or is it like?
No, it's well.
I've
No,
never,
it's not turn based. It's not turn based actually.
the last time I played Pokemon Go was when it was actually like booming, like when people were start talking about left and
What
right.
was that? 2016.
Yeah.
It's like 6 years. Yeah, 6 years ago. I think that'll
just
make
remember
our
I was in-
list.
I just remember I was in the shitty trailer park and I was like, huh, there's a Pikachu right down the street. That's not fucking worth it.
I was in North Carolina. I was like, oh, hey, there's a Lapras down the street. I could get eaten by a bear if I go. I'm not doing that.
That was my senior year of high school when that game came out, and I stayed up every night until like 3 or 4 in the morning, driving around town playing that with all the boys.
Yeah, I got
For about a month
into
straight.
that game.
The first week I was level like 14, and I had a Snorlax, and dude, I had the biggest dick around town with that dude.
Kaufman, get in the car. There's a Charizard on, and
I-
Pinson Court. We're going.
I dropped that dude on so many gyms, and people would not fuck with it. I was like, I love the big
Yeah,
dick
those
people
tanks.
around this place.
Yeah, I definitely had the big dick energy that week.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my bank account was at flat zero because I was spending a lot of money in gas to fucking drive around town.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Can we stop
Yeah, we're
talking
moving.
about Hearthstone? I'm
I-
having more fun talking about Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
I
let's
saw a lot
move
of
on.
illegal activities when I played that.
Let's finish on a somewhat strong note here. March 18th, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. So, for those who don't know, Ground Zeroes was like the demo showing the new engine, yeah, air quotes for Nick, demo, showing out the new engine for the latest Kojima Konami project, Metal Gear Solid 5.
That was like
Five-
trash.
5 didn't come out until 2015, right? So this was still.
Yeah, it was like, well, no, I think it was 2016, wasn't it? Because it got delayed.
It might have been 15.
Either way, it was later on because I remember the day I went to go pick this up. You're like, why are you picking this up? It's just a demo. I'm like, dude, I want it, and it's worth it. So for those who don't know, story wise, it sets up Metal Gear Solid 5. It's like a prequel demo, so it kind of sets up like the premise of what's going on. It takes place right after, I think it's Peace Walker.
Mm.
I think it's
Wait,
Peace Walker.
You wouldn't pick this up? Like you bought it from a game store?
Oh, there
Yeah.
were hard copies of this.
was
Hard
hard
copies
copies
were
of it.
still a thing.
How much was it?
$30.
Hey, everyone pointed at this man and laugh for buying a demo.
Matt, do you have something on your desk for this man?
So
This is where you belong, Josh. The fucking trash, buddy. Get in there.
no, so it was more than just this. Like there were several missions. There's like different like scenarios. One mission you could actually save Kojima himself, and if you did that when you played brought like that save over to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, you actually unlocked a bunch of stuff. So when you save Kojima, you actually unlocked him as one of your engineers.
Oh God, I've always thought of Kojima as who was your Otacon. I've always thought of Kojima put himself in the game as Otacon almost.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's always been my opinion of that. But I do
But
like
yeah, I
I
mean-
do like the camera. This is like a new camera for the series. They didn't
the
really.
the only thing I do not like is they replaced the voice actor,
Oh, who is it for this one?
Kiefer Sutherland.
Can you tell the difference in the like when you're like there's
Yes.
a big? Oh,
Yes.
that's gross.
I mean, Matt, you remember playing Metal Gear Solid, all of them with Snake Sound
Yeah,
like, right?
I didn't play any of the newer ones.
Do you know
but
who
yes.
Kiefer Sutherland is?
The name sounds really familiar.
Do you know the guy in 24, the show?
Yeah, I think so.
That's him.
That's who. That's the new Snake voice.
That was the new Snake.
Oh,
Oh,
what the
man,
fuck? Who was
nothing's
old?
been going on.
I'm a David Hayter simp, so I'm like, fuck Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah, that was my first thought too. Like, what was wrong? I don't remember the reason either. I don't know if it was I don't think he retired. I think he wanted to do it again, but I think something happened with Konami, and they're like, no, we need somebody. We need an A-lister. Kiefer
Need an
Sutherland.
agent.
It wasn't a Bayonetta situation where someone fabricated a story to like get people to boycott the game.
Oh, don't even get me started on that shit.
Was that actually found out to be like?
So
False?
what she did was she flubbed the numbers the first time, and then Platinum came back and Platinum said, actually, we offered this much, which wasn't a crazy amount of money, but still more than what she was saying. And then she was like, okay, instead of boycotting, donate to these charities. And some of the charities that she was like recommending were like actively pro life, like putting up billboards and stuff in Ohio. I think it's disgusting. We can move on. I don't think David Hayter and Konami got into that kind of situation, but
No, but I don't remember the reason. But like, it's just odd that they changed it because we're so used to David Hayter like for years. I mean, he was everybody's dad.
I don't think that, but he's the guy he's the guy. Josh, we need to talk about your David Hayter fandom. But no, he was the guy who made the popular line, "Hindy, General, what are the Russians doing here?
That's not Snake.
Master Miller."
Jesus.
Security camera. Like, he's fucking surprised that a security camera is at a secret base. Get fucked. Security camera.
That's not his. Hey, that's not his fault. He's just reading what the paper said. He's like, he looks up and goes, "Seriously, I'm supposed to act surprised about a security camera? It's like 1998. What the fuck?"
I still think back to the scene in Snake Eater where he first meets Eva, and he's geeking out over his gun. Oh, it's got a custom grip. It's like this guy, like her. She's half naked. And he's like, "Look at this gun with a custom grip. They have it filed down."
I still can't get over the scene where if you leave the tracker in your body and she takes it out for you when you're at the campfire, it keeps going back to her trying to pull it out, and then it shows them like dancing and frolicking on the fire around the fire.
Oh my god, it might be time for a Metal Gear playthrough.
I was thinking the
Eventually.
same thing.
Pineapples.
Pineapples. A Hindy.
They call me Pliskin.
Oh, but the speech he gives to Raiden at the end of 2 is really good.
It is good.
It's just so campy. It's so good.
Okay, yeah. So let's. Who's ready for some news?
Let's do the news.
Read all about it. Latest football scores. Morning paper. Morning Star. Paper, mister?
It's time for old news.
All right, we'll start at the top. January 6th, 2K Games discontinued the MLB 2K series.
Those games were booty anyway.
Yeah, they were. Nothing new there. January 7th.
MLB the show was eating their lunch, and like they were trying to
devouring.
market the MLB 2K games kind of like how they were marketing the NBA 2K games then, and like even had the boxes very similar. And
It
they were
just
riding
wasn't big
they were
enough.
riding NBA's dick to like try and market MLB back then.
It just wasn't working. Yeah.
No.
PlayStation 7. Jesus. January 7th. PlayStation Now, a cloud streaming service from Sony Computer Entertainment, was announced. Obviously flopped.
Common L.
January 27th, Microsoft acquired the Gears of War franchise from Epic Games.
I remember where I was for this. I was in my living room in Cape Girardeau, and this was the biggest news because they bought it, and then they had, I think that what was the company called then? What is now the Coalition was called Three Husk or something like that, and they were working on new IP, and Microsoft was like, no.
You're working on Gears 4, damn it.
You're working on Gears 4. And I remember being so excited for that, which I think Cliffy B is putting out a book. I think Cliffy B is getting ready to put out a book, and he's going to be talking about a lot of this. So stay
Okay.
tuned.
I'd read that.
I would too. I'm going to.
Let me know when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
February 5th, Double Helix Games was acquired by Amazon.com.
Who the fuck is Double Helix Games? I'm blanking on this.
I think they're the ones. Hold on, I remember correctly. They did the Silent Hill Homecoming. Yeah, Silent Hill Homecoming, G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, Front Mission Evolved, Green Lantern, Rise of the Manhunters, Battleship, Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, Strider, which is also a good 2D platformer.
You've already named their biggest games, so you don't need to go any further.
Yeah, you can
That's
stop.
all I got.
Jack,
That's
where's your trash
anyway.
can?
Trash can. Get this guy out of here.
Trash.
February 8th. February 18th, Irrational Games, the creator of the BioShock series, was shut down.
They're all like on a lot of them formed a new team. Didn't they do like a scary game where like the protagonist was blind?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Because you have to like use Echo to like locate shit, don't you?
Mhm.
Yeah. March 18th, Project Morpheus, a virtual reality initiative from Sony Computer Entertainment for the PlayStation 4, is announced, aka PlayStation VR.
Which that PSV, I think PlayStation VR is like right now in the best spot that it can be compared to any other VR.
Like, if the fact that they announced a second version of it, yeah, they're
When I think
They're doing-
the price point for 2 looks like it's in a good spot. They had the best library.
oh yeah, compared to like what Oculus had at one point, and like because at one point they were all fighting each other, and PlayStation was like, dude, we got all that plus more, so fuck you.
They were like, "Oh, hey, we have what's the game with the mouse? I forget, but it like PlayStation's they've got the what's the little robot? Astro's Playroom.
Yep.
Yeah, so they're pretty set. I don't even know if that's VR, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it is VR. To round it all off, oddly enough, March 25th, Oculus VR was acquired by Facebook for $2 billion.
And Oculus slowly died because of it.
Yeah, I'm having a feeling that actually both me and Matt's VR headsets will be worth something here in the next 3 years.
Because they just upped the price on the newest Oculus. And then Facebook's trying to do their fucking meta stuff, and no one's going. Have you read those articles where it's like, hey, there's like only a couple thousand people in here, guys, and
They've spent billions of dollars. Like it's like Jesus. Like why are you trying to force this? Like you don't need to force this. This is not necessary.
the
should
graphics look
honestly-
like it's early PlayStation 3, Xbox 360.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
their
someone was-
library is so underwhelming.
Someone was like saying the Xbox Live avatars was so much better.
Yeah, no, you're not lying, honestly.
That's sad.
I think you could actually. Can I remember they like someone put out an article like, hey, or they did that demonstration. Like, you can actually move your feet, and then like an article came out a few days later. It's like, hey, they faked that.
And then they like end up coming back going, now you have feet.
But you know what? I fucking remember having a Kinect, and like if you had your avatar up and you were standing in front of your camera, you could lift your foot, and it would show you the bottom of your avatar's foot.
Yeah.
Hey, my 360 avatar was fucking styling.
Xbox sign out.
No, that fucking Aaron Paul commercial. It would fuck with your Kinect every time. Oh, I miss my Kinect.
The only thing I miss with Kinect is just being able to play a sports game, curse at it, and then get technicals.
That's funny that we're talking about this
Yeah.
because a video of a guy that had his name as Xbox sign out playing Call of Duty Ghosts just has clips of people saying like, "Oh no, don't sign out," in the middle of games.
I liked it because when I was living up in the trailer park, like if it got too loud, hey, Xbox volume down, it would like fucking. It had the HDMI out and in, so you could like have the audio running through it. That was cool. I miss that shit.
Good old days.
It's early election.
Well, that was the news, everyone. I believe J.K. Boy Kaufman has our meme of the week.
Meme.
Time. All right.
Oh,
All right,
Jake,
I
what's the
love
first
this
one?
one. I love this one. Titanfall 3 wish list. Number 1. Please, 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 please.
Oh, they're never
Because
gonna.
we all want Titanfall
No.
3, damn
well,
it.
so hold on. So Nick, when did Titanfall 2 come out?
2017.
So it's been 5 years. We're going on 6. I mean, it's gonna. I think it's gonna happen. I think they're just still riding on the coat, the dick of Apex Legends.
No, it's not going to happen. I'm going to tell you why. So EA buried Titanfall 2's release around Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty, whatever the fuck it was that year. I think it was.
It was
a
16.
lot.
2 was 16.
It was Battlefield 1 and Call of Duty and
Is it Advanced War or World War 1 or
I think it was
Advanced War, probably.
Infinity.
Infinity?
Yeah,
It was at
yeah.
Advance.
So they
was
buried it.
Infinity War.
So EA had bought Respawn around this time, buried it in that, so sales were booty. And then after that, I think Apex came out, and then they put them on Star Wars Fallen Jedi or whatever, or Fallen Order. And now I'm sure anytime anyone in Respawn's like Titanfall 3, some fucking asshole at EA is like, guys, the numbers. And now they have them on like 3 different Star Wars projects, keeping Apex running. It's probably not a skeleton crew, but a smaller crew running Apex now, since they're all doing Star Wars. But I guarantee it, if we see Titanfall 3, it probably won't be until like
Our kids are replaying it.
24. 24 would be the first time we see Titanfall 3.
Mm-hmm.
If it happens.
Jake, do you have another one for us by chance?
The other one, yeah, we got another one. We got Apex Legends community talking about Titanfall.
It's a nice
you know,
guy.
it's just nice guy, you know. Hi, hello. And then Titanfall community talking about Apex Legends. Yeah, because we want
They're very
Titanfall
toxic,
3, damn
yeah.
it. Very,
Titanfall,
very toxic.
Titanfall community is very toxic, but in their defense, they've been through a lot.
No defense for them. They're video game
Yeah.
players who are mad that a new video game isn't out. But I will say it kind of baffles me that like the PC release and the Steam release of Titanfall and Titanfall 2 were attacked like they were, and like that
Yeah.
and that like EA or Respawn was like, "Hey guys, we're not like." When they announced that they were taking Titanfall 1 down because it wasn't worth the time and people had broken it, I bought a sealed copy of Titanfall.
Oh,
I was like, no,
Damn it.
I need to have a sealed copy of this game because this game was very important to me. So I bought a sealed
I
copy.
drank so much Mountain Dew getting that double XP for Titanfall 2. Just to be overshadowed by shitty games.
So many kidney stones.
All right, well, I believe since Matt is the newcomer, he's being challenged by Nick to our latest quiz.
Josh made this quiz. Josh, what is on this quiz? Give us I have no idea.
Oh, so what I didn't share is in the news they had sorry, I got to pull it up for the exact thing. It was sorry, my computer is now really slow. Jesus, what happened there?
Well, while you do that, Josh, Matt, what we're competing for is every other week we do a speed cap. Do you know what that is?
It's a recap that's fast, I'm guessing.
Yes. So you have 5 minutes to basically recap part of the story, while the quiz master, who is the other person, has written down like 10 things that you have to cover, and they score to see how much of that you covered. Basically, you have you can get 50 points. If you score over 30, you win. If
Wait,
you
am
score,
I going based off memory, or do I have the thing in front of me telling me what I need to be recapping?
You're going based off memory.
You're a
dude.
memory.
So any research that you do over that next week.
What am I recapping? I better win this. Holy shit! I don't want to
Well,
do
so
that.
you'll be recapping one of the 5 games we discussed today.
Oh,
So
okay.
the winner gets to pick the game.
Okay.
So I hope you're ready.
So the quiz is based off the 10th British Academy Game Awards.
You sick fuck.
I've never even heard of this. What the fuck? Is it multiple choice at least?
Yeah, it's multiple choice.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's multiple. I'm not going to screen you guys completely. It's multiple choice.
You're fucking gross, dude.
Hey, don't be mad because this quiz landed itself on me. I'm like, yeah, this is perfect.
This is something you looked up 10 minutes before this started. And you're like,
20 minutes. So fuck off.
Oh,
Josh's pants are off and he's touching himself to how happy this is making him.
That's work I have to do, baby. I appreciate it. All right.
How many questions are there?
Okay, so there are 16 categories, but I'm going to only pick 10.
God damn it.
I'm going to pick 10, and it's going to go Matt first to answer, then Nick, and then we'll switch every other question.
All right, let's
there's
get
10
this.
questions? Or you said there's 10 categories. Is that 10 questions?
10 questions,
All different categories, each one?
all different categories.
Oh, okay. That's gnarly.
All right,
Okay, so-
let's do this.
Okay, so the first one, best action and adventure game, and this is for 2013 games. Just a heads
2013.
up. 2013. So there
You've got
was
the advantage here.
Assassin's Creed 4, Badland, Grand Theft Auto 5, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Tomb Raider, or The Last of Us.
Matt's first.
That's first.
What year was GTA? Are these all new games?
This
Like,
is all
is
2013 games. They're all new with the
action
net-
and adventure.
action and adventure.
I'm gonna say Badlands.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with. I don't remember Badlands. I'm gonna go with The Last of Us. 'Cause I feel like that one won a shit ton of awards.
Nick is correct. It is The Last of Us.
I knew it was
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
thought
something
so.
weird.
What the
I
fuck
wanted
is
to
Game of the
Badlands?
year?
All right.
I know what Badlands is.
Here we go. This one might get you guys. Mobile and handheld.
Oh, I know this one.
2013.
Nick.
Okay.
To start, Nick's gonna answer this one. So Nick, Badland, Device 6, Plants vs Zombies 2, Ridiculous Fishing, The Room
Oh.
2, or Tearaway.
I still don't know what the fuck Badlands is.
I know. I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've ever played it.
I'm gonna say Tearaway.
Okay, Matt.
I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna go Badlands again.
Nick's correct again. It's Tearaway.
I mean, okay, I couldn't do anything there because Nick. I can't pick the same answer, right?
No, you can.
You can't.
Oh,
It'll just be a
okay.
draw. Yeah.
Okay. Never
All
heard
right.
of it.
Nothing I can do.
Multiplayer, Grand Theft Auto 5, World of Tanks, Super Mario 3D World, The Last of Us, Dota 2, or Battlefield 4.
I'm gonna go with Dota 2.
Nick,
I'm gonna say Battlefield 4.
you're both incorrect. It was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Man, that shit was booty. That shit was booty when it came out. Don't feed me that bullshit.
Original music:
Okay.
BioShock Infinite, Tearaway, Super Mario 3D World, The Last of Us, Beyond Two Souls, or Assassin's Creed 4.
I'm gonna say The Last of Us again.
I'm
Matt?
gonna go with The Last of Us as well.
It was BioShock Infinite.
That would have been my next
fuck?
guess. God damn it.
All right, I'm gonna scoot down here a little bit. Sports.
Whose dick were they
F1?
riding at this time?
Exactly. F1 2013, FIFA 14, NBA 2K14, Grid 2, Forza Motorsport 5, or Football Manager 2014. Matt?
I'm going with Forza.
Nick?
Fuck, I'm also gonna go Forza.
It was FIFA.
Dude, what the
Really?
heck? Dude, that was the one that I was going with, but I wasn't sure.
FIFA hasn't been good since like 2002, whatever.
That was like towards the end of them being good.
Okay, here's one that might be a little easier for you guys. Debut games: Gone Home, The Stanley Parable, Remember Me, Gunpoint, Developments, or Badland.
Fucking Badland. I'm gonna
I know
go,
this one.
I'm gonna go Gone Home.
Matt?
You already know what I'm picking.
You're just stick with Badlands?
Yeah, Badland.
Nick is right with Gone Home.
Dude, what the fuck? I didn't know any
I
of those
knew that.
games.
Okay, let me see if I can find one Matt might be a little
You
better.
picked a quiz that Nick's gonna smack my ass at because he had adult money when I was still 15.
Dude,
Okay,
I got three.
literally-
I got the three of the
Hold
however
on,
many we've
hold on.
done.
So far, okay, Jake, since you're the bias or unbiased one at this point, of all the games I've named, name two of them that you would think would win a majority of these.
GTA 5 was one. They should have won two
Yeah, I
of
would
those
say
categories.
GTA 5 and Last of Us.
That's literally the quiz, and you guys are like going all around the board.
You guys are
Alright.
second guessing.
Motherfucker.
But another thing I thought too was that maybe Nick should do the speed cap because Matt has never done one, and I think it would be better for him to see what it looks
That-
like.
That's
He can,
fine, that
hey,
just
we've
means-
got 40 fucking episodes he can go listen
Oh,
to.
damn it! I didn't even think about that.
I don't
Either
have
way.
time. I'm busy.
Okay, so moving on. Let's go to audio achievement. Last of Us, Battlefield 4, BioShock Infinite, Device 6, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Tomb Raider.
Who's the first one to go? Is it Nick or me?
The last it is Nick.
Oh, it's me. Fuck, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say BioShock Infinite.
I'm
Matt?
going with Last of Us.
Matt's correct. It's Last of Us.
Oh, I finally got one. Yay.
How many more of
Hey,
these we
look
got?
at
left?
that.
Two more?
You got two more.
All right, so he can tie. All right.
Yeah, we can still tie here. Okay, so I'm gonna go next with the. I'm not gonna do performer because I don't know if you guys know any of those. Story. A story. The Last of Us,
Oh, jeez.
The Stanley Parable, Nino Cooney, Wrath of the White Witch, Grand Theft Auto 5, Gone Home, or Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons.
Fucking softball question right here.
I'm gonna go Last of Us again.
I'm also gonna
Okay.
go Last of Us.
All right, that pretty much tie there. Okay, new one, last one. Strategy and simulation. Papers, Please. Civilization 5: Brave New World. Democracy 3. Forza 5. Surgeon Simulator 2013. XCOM: Enemy Within.
Dude, I'm gonna say they gave that shit to XCOM.
Wait, what was the category?
Strategy and simulation.
Yeah, it's got to go XCOM.
Papers, Please.
Motherfucker,
Man,
that was
y'all-
my second. That was gonna be my second guess. Whatever.
Yeah, so Nick won.
Dude, I'm doing the quiz next week. I'm gonna
There's
make
no
you look
quiz next week. It's a
stupid.
speed cap.
All right, Matt, give me. I want you. I know the story is very bare bones, but I want you to do Titanfall, bitch.
Okay.
I mean,
Wait.
very easy.
Yeah, I'll talk after we're done with this. And we'll hash out the details.
We'll hash out the details.
Yeah, so next week it will be Nick versus Matt, Titanfall. Woo! So Matt, before we end this lovely episode, how was your first episode on here? How'd you enjoy it, or did you not enjoy it?
I mean, it was a lot of me just listening because we're talking about games when I didn't have a console or anything to my name yet. So once we can start getting the later years, I'll be able to contribute more. But for now, it's mostly I just got my greasy fingers on Josh's controller and got to play in his room. That's my story. That's really half my story until 2017.
Hey, I was a great big brother, and you know that.
Yeah, better than Nick selling my PSP
God.
Or our DSs.
No,
or our
that was-
DSs.
I didn't do any of that. That was
Yes, you did. You fucking admitted it to me. You did it to my face. You said you did.
You sold
And
my
you-
Nightshade, you
And
son
you
of a
bought
bitch.
an Xbox, and you never let me play it with my PSP money.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Next episode, we're gonna need a therapist.
Josh, let's get everybody's socials and get out of here before I get more
Yeah,
incriminated.
so we'll start with Nick. Nick, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitter at that Kaufman until Twitter implodes, and then I'm also on YouTube and Twitch at Nick That Night.
Jake?
You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok at Jakey Boy Kaufman.
Matt, do you got anywhere people can find you?
Yeah, you can get me at Twitter at MC2. That's
Fair
all
enough.
you got. Yep. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna give
fair. And you can find me at Twitter at I am Josh Saying. I want to thank Alex Melvin Clark for our opening theme. Hunt him down. Yeah, I did that better than Nick. Took one try. Don't forget to find us anywhere you get your podcasts, Spotify, YouTube. We're on YouTube now. We've been on YouTube, but not now, whatever. Just whatever Nick said early in the video. If you don't remember, just go ahead and back it on up, rewind that, watch it again.
Rate and
Leave us a
review us, suckers. Rate and review.
that. Rate, review, send us emails. We want to hear your voices. We want to let them be heard. Yeah, so until next time, we're a part of the Triton Network. Watch all of our sister podcasts, review, rate, love everyone. Have a great night.
You didn't do the thing.
What was our thing? I don't
This has
remember.
been
Have a smashing great time.
Nick, Nick, that's your baby. I'm gonna let you take that. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. This has been Smashing Game Time. We hope you all had a smashing great time. We're going to see y'all next time.
Matt, quick, get the trash can.